Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a nice week, enjoying our August, which will hopefully be slightly brighter than July. Nice practice this evening, some nice stretches, lateral stretches, so hopefully you will enjoy that. And as always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. As we are at the beginning of August, we are also at the end of July, which means, of course, we've got our July Roll of Honor. And my writing is getting smaller every month, so hopefully I can get this. Congratulations! Alan has just dropped the list, just for your information. He was holding it out and he dropped it, but he's picking it up now. And congratulations to Patricia and Petra, Jane, Sharon, Natalie, Jean, Helen, Mags, Annalise, Anka, Aram, Mo, or Sally. I'm sorry, I'm never sure whether your name is Mo or Sally, so sometimes it's Mo and sometimes it's Sally. Maureen, Maria, Maxine, Val, Neve, and of course, Alan. So congratulations to all of you on keeping up the practice, and let's go again for August. Hopefully you're feeling the benefits of it. And getting the most out of it. So let us begin our practice today lying down. Making yourself nice and comfortable on your mat with your legs out long. Closing your eyes. Let the body soften into the mat as you just slow down, letting go of your day and everything that's going on in your world, and just bringing yourself to your mat and letting your attention go to your breath, inhaling through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhaling through your nose. Two more breaths here. And then bending your knees, just let them fall over to the left as you bring your arms into a T, taking your gaze to the right. And then taking that over to the other side. And then when you're ready, bringing those knees back to the center before rolling over to one side and coming up to sit. And we're going to be sitting for a little while, so you might want to sit on a block. And if you are on a block, sit on the edge of it with your seat bones on the edge. And sitting up nice and tall with your ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, lengthening through the spine. Let's take a breath here. And then taking the right arm, cross it in front of your chest, hooking your left arm underneath it, and let's get a nice little stretch going on the shoulder here. As you exhale, just encouraging that arm to lengthen out further. And then releasing the arms, raise both arms up over the head. And let's take a little bend towards the left. As you exhale, see, can you deepen that bend a little further? And then releasing the left hand down, let that right arm extend on a little deeper into that bend. So really feeling that right side of your body open out. Keeping the chest open, making sure we're not collapsing here. Down at the hip, between the hip and the rib cage, you want to keep a gap there. And then let's just step this left hand out a little further from the body and go even deeper into this bend. One more breath here. And then coming all the way up. And let's even that out because we're really nice and open, hopefully on this right side. Let's do the same to the left side. Crossing that left arm over in front of the chest. Keep this right elbow up so that you're getting a decent stretch into that upper arm and shoulder on the left. One more breath here. And then releasing it down, let's clasp those hands together. Raise it up over the head, making sure your arm is running up past your ear. And then taking a little bend to the right. One more breath here. And then releasing that right hand down, keeping it in close to the right hip as you deepen that left bend. Keeping the chest open on this side, let's stretch that right arm out a little bit further, away from the hip to deepen the bend further. Nice and light with this right elbow to just allow you to sink a little deeper towards the mat, really exaggerating this stretch on the left side of the body. And then coming all the way back to sit, and hopefully we're feeling now both sides are equally opened out, feeling a nice freedom in the upper body. And then you might want to pop down off your block and Let's just stretch this left leg out long in front of us and lift the right leg up, cradling it. So you know this pose, just wrapping the right arm around the lower leg and then holding onto the foot with that left hand. And let's just rock it to start with. So as you rock, you should be feeling it all down this outside band of the hamstring and through to the glute. Sitting up tall, so we can sometimes be inclined to round the back a little bit in this pose. So being conscious of keeping the spine nice and long, sitting up tall. And then taking that foot to a point, that leg to a point where you're feeling a little bit of stretch in the glute. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. And then releasing this foot down onto the mat, holding onto the toes of this right foot. Let's also hold the toes of the left foot and then open that left foot out. So we're getting a nice stretch in it. So keep a bend in your knee if you find that too much on the hamstring. Working with your own body and within the limitations of your body. And then bringing that left leg back into the center. Let's stretch the right leg out, flexing the foot, and raise this left leg up into our cradle pose. Again, just gently rocking it. And then bringing it to a point of stillness. And breathing into this stretch as you exhale. Let that breath run down into where you're feeling this stretch to help just ease it and deepen the stretch. And then letting this left foot come down up close to the right thigh and then drawing that right leg in. Let's again raise it up into a stretch, sitting up tall, lengthening through the spine. One more breath here. And bringing that right foot down, let's just take the left hand, bringing it out to the side, to the left side, and then drawing it on behind us for a nice little twist. And as we come back to center, give the body a moment to settle. And then let's take it to the right side. And once again, back to the center, and let's just swing around on the mat and let those legs come out nice and long, keeping the feet flexed, sitting up tall to start with, and then hinging at the hips and folding forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to as you come into a nice forward fold. Again, letting the breath help you here to deepen that fold. Two more breaths. And then coming back up to sit upright, and let's just swing around and step our left foot up. So it's a low lunge, but it's a kind of a shortened low lunge that we're in here. So the left knee is directly over the left ankle, but on the right side, your right hip is directly over your right knee. So that's in a straight line, where normally in a low lunge we might have that knee back, so we're stretching the quad. But for what we're doing today, because we're working towards a peak pose of gate pose, so we're going to keep this right hip over the right knee. And resting that left hand on the left leg, the left knee, raise the right arm up. Lengthening through the spine. Reaching the arm up, finding that length and openness in the body that we opened up earlier with those bends. And then I'm just going to swivel around on the mat so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to now stretch that left leg out to the side and bring our arms into a T. Two more breaths here. Keeping that openness and length and space in the spine. It's a really nice sequence here for opening up the upper body, helping us find that space. And now let's bring this right hand down onto the mat if you can, and draw the left arm past you. So if you find this too deep, you can put your right hand onto your right hip and take a bend that way. So work again with your body, or let the hand come down lower on the leg, or all the way down to the floor if that works for you. Keeping that chest and gaze looking forward and up. One more breath here. And then rising back up to upright, let's now come into our gate pose. So let that left hand come down onto the left leg, raising the right arm up, and let's take the bend towards the left. Again, keeping this right arm running past the ear, keeping the chest bright and open. Two more breaths here. And coming all the way back to upright, drawing that left knee in. Let's step the right leg up. So again, we want the knee directly over the right ankle and the left hip now directly over that left knee. And draw the arm up past the ear. One more breath here. And then bringing the arms into a T, let's step this right foot out to the side. One more breath here. And then let's take it over to the left. So again, with the left hand either on the hip or further down the leg or down onto the mat, whatever works for you. Finding that lovely open stretch. Really giving the body the opportunity to extend as much as possible. One more breath here. And coming all the way up, let's take that to the other side. So right hand comes onto the leg as the left arm comes past the ear. And again, keeping the chest bright, keeping the shoulders in line with each other as we deepen into this bend. One more breath here. And coming all the way back to upright, drawing that right leg in. Let's just swing around on the mat and come and sit with the knees bent and hug the shins round the spine. Let everything ease out after all that stretching. And then when you're ready, you can slowly make your way down onto your mat to lie down, letting those feet flop out to the side, palms facing upwards, softening the body into the mat. And just allow the body now to relax and release and feel the benefit of your practice. As you let go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. Letting go the whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and hands. your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take a little time here for gratitude. Filling your heart with gratitude for everything that's working in your life today. And then let your attention go to your breath as you inhale through your nose into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose.